Merely 2 months after electing her president, Sri Lanka is voting in a snap elections today, the second national elections within 2 months that aims to stabilise the majority claims in the parliament. The snap parliamentary election was called by the new president Anura Kumara Dissanayake, who is Sri Lanka's first leftist Marxist leader. His win was a marked shift in the country's political map, a country still scarred by the 2022 economic crisis, which left it in a turmoil. Many would remember the viral images and videos as the general public took over the presidential palace, rejoicing in the pool, dancing in the halls, and even laying down on the bed of once powerful former president Gotabaya Rajapaksa. President Gotabaya Rajapaksa and Prime Minister Mahinda Rajapaksa failed to listen to angered protests then, against them and against the unsustainable cost of living, leading to their untimely and unceremonial departure as they fled to save themselves from the angered country. Now, 2 years after that, political analysts believe the Marxist leader, with his left promises, is likely to sweep the parliamentary vote. The 55-year-old is seeking 2/3 majority in the 225-member legislature to go ahead with reforms after the country's economic meltdown. There are 17.1 million voters choosing between 8,800 candidates, and the results are expected early tomorrow or Friday. Dissanayake's JVP, or People's Liberation Front, is the main constituent of National People Power, or NPP, coalition of professionals seeking to form the next government. The NPP just held 3 seats in the outgoing assembly, despite previous promises to renegotiate a controversial $2.9 billion International Monetary Fund bailout secured by his predecessor Ranil Wickremesinghe. Dissanayake has chosen to maintain the agreement with the international lender IMF. Ceylon Chamber of Commerce, the country's major private sector lobby, claims Dissanayake approach to governance may lead towards a balanced socialist democratic model that acknowledges the market realities, as told to news agency AFP. Opposition leader Sanjit Premadasa, who had campaigned to take part in a coalition government, vowed in his final campaign rally that he would put pressure on Dissanayake to honour promises of tax cuts. Political analyst Kushal Pereira said there was little campaigning by the opposition and that the opposition was for all intents and purposes dead. Quote, "The result of the election is a foregone conclusion," unquote. Over 60 senior politicians from the previous administration have opted to stay out. The outgoing parliament was dominated by the party of former President Mahinda Rajapaksa and Sri Lanka Podujana Preperamuna, or SLPP, or the People's Front, but now it has been splintered into many parts. Rajapaksa is not contesting, but his son Namal, a former sports minister, is seeking a re-election.